Good day, everyone. Today I'll be presenting on the topic Ethical leadership is essential for achieving long term success in organizations. Ethical leadership is necessary for continuous organizational success because it fosters trust, builds a positive work environment, and upholds moral standards that benefit the interest of every stakeholder. It combines moral integrity with strategic vision. According to Robbins and Judge, ethical leadership refers to how leaders serve as ethical role models for followers, demonstrated normatively appropriate behavior by positively using their power and treating others fairly. Ethical leadership builds trust, which is the foundation of long term organizational success. CL stated that employees are more motivated and productive when they trust their leaders, as trust fosters psychological safety and collaboration. When leaders demonstrate integrity and transparency, employees feel valued and committed to organizational goals, reducing turnover and absenteeism according to Hack et al. Trustworthy leadership transforms the workplace from a compliance driven environment into one where employees willingly go beyond expectations because they believe in the leader's vision and fairness. Ethical leadership promotes a positive corporate culture that sustains long term growth and stability. Kim Lee posited that ethical leaders shape organizational culture through their behavior and decision making, influencing employees to model similar ethical standards. Rahman et al. Argue that positive ethical culture strengthens employee morale and reduces the likelihood of misconduct, enhancing the organization's internal harmony. An organization grounded in ethical value becomes resilient in times of crisis because its members share a collective sense of purpose and accountability. Ethical leadership ensures ethical decision making that benefits all stakeholders. Rakesh and Shrivastava stated that ethical leaders use fairness and justice as guiding principles, thus balancing profitability with social responsibility. Organizations that prioritize ethical decision making gain public trust, customer loyalty, and long term brand strength, as stated by Celestine et al. By involving employees, customers, and the community in decision making processes, ethical leaders prevent conflicts of interest and create inclusive solutions that sustain organizational legitimacy. Is ethical leadership truly an asset or an administrative precaution? Several critics argue that ethical leadership can slow decision making and reduce competitiveness in fast paced business environments, as moral deliberations may delay actions and increase costs. According to Crane and Martin, organizations that focus heavily on ethics may struggle with rapid market responses due to overemphasis on moral analysis. In highly competitive industries, Yuan et al. Argue that strict adherence to ethical constraints might limit innovation or aggressive market strategies needed for short term growth. However, this view overlooks the long term advantages of ethical consistency and the costly repercussions of unethical practices. Research by Chemongis and Yuan et al. Indicates that unethical leadership leads to scandals, legal penalties, and employee distrust, all of which undermine long term performance. Ethical leadership may require careful deliberation, but this process produces sustainable strategies that ensure stability, stakeholder confidence, and enduring profitability qualities that short-term gains cannot match. However, unethical leadership brings greater harm than delayed decision making. Let us summarize why ethical leadership is necessary. Ethical leadership is not simply an ideal, it is a strategic necessity for organizations seeking sustained success. It fosters trust and motivates individuals, creates a positive culture that encourages unity and resilience, and ensures fair decisions benefiting all stakeholders. Organizations that place ethics in the heart of their leadership not only survive challenges, they thrive because their success is built on integrity, credibility, and the confidence of every stakeholder. Thank you for listening. Credit is given to the following sources used in this presentation: